guys, so in this video we are going to look at making this very pretty little heart, and we are going to be using the magic ring, treble crochets, double crochets and some half double crochets, along with some single crochets and slip stitches. So we're going to use a good array of stitches, so a great practice piece for learning your stitches, but also a really very pretty little heart that you can make into bunting, for example. So we're going to use a 4mm hook. You can't see that. 4mm hook, and we are using an Aran weight yarn. So you could use any weight yarn, and you could just have an appropriate hook size. So for an Aran weight, I should be using a 5.5 hook. So I've gone down a couple of sizes to be able to do that. So what we're going to do then is we're going to start. There are 3 rounds to the heart, and we'll start with the first one. And before we can work into the round, we need to make a magic ring. So you should have done a tutorial on this already. So I shall make the magic ring. Okay, so here we are then with our magic ring. Sorry if you can hear other noises, somebody else working around here. So we're going to chain 2, and we are going to make 3 treble crochets into the ring. So yarn over twice and take your hook under and through your ring, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's your first treble crochet made. So we need to do 2 more. So carrying on exactly the same vein. And the third one. And then we're going to move to 4 double crochets. So we yarn over just the once, pull through again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do a treble again, so yarn around twice and continue with that. Okay, so that is your point of your heart. So hopefully you can see we've got this heart shape coming up. So obviously they're symmetrical, so we're going to do the exact same stitches on the other side. So we're going to do 4 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to do 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3. So that should give us 15 stitches, so I'll just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 stitches, now chain 2. Now what you're going to do at this point is you are going to pull that ring until it's almost closed. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to your working yarn. You're going to chain 2, like you chain 2 to start off with, and you are going to create a slip stitch. So when we do a slip stitch, what we do is we don't yarn over anything. We just take the hook through, pull the yarn through, and then we pull the yarn that's from the working end through the loop on the hook, so it becomes the new loop, and then tighten that all the way up, and then you will see you have a very sweet little heart. Now we are going to continue and do the other 2 rounds, but you can see how actually that's very lovely on its own, and there'd be no reason for you to do a bigger one if you just wanted some little hearts. And in fact, if you were going to do some bunting, then having different size hearts would be quite sweet on it. But we are going to continue on to our second round. So Get your working around yarn back down. Okay, and we are going to make a single crochet into this chain space. So this is a chain 2 from the previous row. So pull your yarn through and pull yarn through 2 stitches for your single crochet, and then in your first stitch, which is the treble crochet from the previous round, you're going to actually put 2 half double crochets in there. So yarn over, put your hook through the stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over and pull it through both. You're going to do that twice, because what we need to do now is, as we're working around, we need to increase the number of stitches on this curve in order to keep the heart flat and have a good shaping on it. All right, so that's 2 in that one. So 1, 2, and then in the next one, which would be the second treble crochet from the previous row, we're going to put 3 half double crochets. So yarn over, pull it through, and then just pull through all of them. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we're going to do another 2 half double crochets in the next one. 1, 2, oh, I did 3, 2, yeah, 2 in that one. And then we're going to half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. We don't need to increase now. We're just working along the side where there's no curve to get around. So 1, 2, and 3, which brings us to the bottom. Practically, yeah, that's our triple from the previous round. It's just a little bit flatter. And then we are going to into this one, we're going to do another 2 half double. Sorry, just double checking. Yeah, 2 half double crochets into this one. 1, 2, and then into the next stitch, which is the bottom of the heart, we're going to do a half double crochet and a double crochet. So same again, but we chain through, pull through 2 and pull through 2, and then a further half double crochet. And again, this helps to keep us having a point at the end. Okay, and then we've got, so we're going to go symmetrical again. We're going to just get some yarn out, if you wonder why I've got yarn going everywhere. So we're going to do 2 in this one, go around that corner, and then we're going to do 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just for clarity, in fact, I'm just going to take that back. So we have done a half double crochet, a double crochet, and half double crochet, a double crochet, and a half double crochet in the at the very bottom point of the heart. We've then done, or we're going to do 2 double crochets in the next stitch. No, excuse me. Let's start again. So here we are at the point of the tail. We've done a half double crochet, and a half double crochet. We're now going to do 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. So that's 1, 2, and then over the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3 stitches, we're doing a single half double crochet in each. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to do 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2, And we're coming around this corner again, aren't we? So we're going to do 3 in this one. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 2. So this is our last actual stitch of the round before. So 2 half double crochets, and then in the chain 2, so this is our chain 2 if you recall, that's the stitch, that's the chain 2, we're going to do a single crochet. Okay, and then once we've done that, we are going to slip stitch into that same chain space. So just again, so you get that you're clear with what a slip stitch is. So using the hook, go through as if you're going to do a stitch, and pull the yarn through as if you're going to do a stitch, but instead of completing a stitch, you pull the working yarn through the yarn on your hook, and there you have your slip stitch. So we're going to continue now on to row 3. I'm going to show you what your work is looking like. So you can see we've got a slightly bigger heart now, and it's going to go slightly bigger again on the 3rd go round. Now this time what we're going to do is we are going to, in the first 2 stitches, remembering that we did a single crochet, didn't we? And can you see there, these 2 little lines here are the single crochet, and we will be crocheting in the hole that comes just before it. That's our first stitch. So single crochet in that one, and then we'll single crochet in the next stitch, and then we're going to start an increase again, but where our increase is going to be slightly different. So we are going to do another single crochet, and then in the next stitch we're going to do 2 single crochets. We're going to do that again, so a single crochet followed by 2 single crochets, and then we're going to do that same again, so a single crochet followed by 2 single crochets, and again this increase allows us to keep our heart shape nice and flat. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to, over the next 6 stitches, just put 1 single crochet in each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and then we are back to the bottom of our heart. I don't know how easy it is for you to see that, but that is the double crochet. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 3 single crochets in this stitch, because again that helps us to keep a nice sharp point, and then we are going to do our 6 single crochets up the side again. So just make sure, because you've made 3 stitches there, this stitch gets a little bit pushed out, so make sure you go into that stitch. So 1, 2, I think you can hear the hoover, sorry, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and then we are going to do the little increase section again. So, but this time we're going to start off with the 2 single crochets. So I'm going to do 2 followed by 1, another 2 and a 1 and 2 going to go into the next 2 stitches with single crochet. So 1 and 2, and then we are going to create a slip stitch again. So I'm just thinking where I'm going to put my slip stitch. I'm going to put my slip stitch into there, still trying to keep it as heart shaped as possible. Okay, now at this point you're going to cut off the yarn and you're going to finish that off, so I will come back with a video on how to finish that off and how to then make that into some bunting.